Why is VTuber rigging so expensive? Well, let's take a peek. This is just the rigging portion. We haven't even gotten into drawing all of these assets or anything, but let's just take a quick look at all of the parameters that are rigged into this model. So I'll just scoot this over here, and just for funsies, I'm gonna make you focus solely on this segment here. So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Oh God, where was I? 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 216 individually rigged parameters. What is a parameter, you ask? Let me show you. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, shucks. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now let me show you what a parameter is. A parameter is the rigged function that your model can do. For example, we have BookVisi. This turns the artwork of a book on. She has a book that floats in front of her. This is like an additional accessory hotkey. I have one that changes the angle of the book. I have one that makes the book open and the quill show up. I have one that makes the pen start to write. We've got physics for that pen, physics for that pen, physics for that book, physics for that book, more writing, movements, and that's just the book. So, and then we've got our other hotkey toggles, which are each an individual parameter, which is like the angry vein, the blush, an optional blush. We've got like a dread expression, darken, literally every single function that exists. Your model will not move if a parameter is not rigged for that function. We have one that changes the pose of the ears. We have one that changes the shapes of the eyes. We have one that turns the mouth off and turns a different mouth on. And then this mouth will also open and close. If I scroll all the way down here to the tracked functions, where's my open, mouth open? Where are you? There you are. So the mouth will open. Yeah, it would take me forever to go through all 200 of these. But like every single thing, every function you want, we artists and riggers have to both draw and then we have to rig. And to do just this one function, so like this one function of the wings opening, so like they turn on and then they spread open. This is just the wings opening. Let me show you all of the objects. Let's do select. And let me show you all of the objects that are now selected over here. All of these, every single highlighted thing you're seeing, every single one of those objects has to be created to enable my artwork to even do the function of opening and closing the wing. All of those functions exist on this one parameter. And then they also exist on this other parameter which does the wing rotation. So yeah, things like wings can get very complex, and I don't even think that showed the art mesh. In fact, I'm pretty sure it didn't. But yeah, here's wing rotation, wing opening. So when you want like a fancy like transition for your model to like, oh, I want the wings to like, you know, glow and then open and then flap and then just stay persistent. I'm gonna have to rig a parameter for every single one of those things. So we have the wings opening, we have the wings rotating, we have the wings changing in size, and these are very simple wings compared to most other wings. And then let's see what else. These are different poses for this model. This model is insanely complex because she has multiple poses, which means every time we create a pose, I have to create a function for it. And if you want it to be able to move fluidly, I have to also rig that pose so that each movement can happen. So this is just for all of these parameters here that you're seeing. Let me move this over here. All of these functions exist solely for just the crossed legs. These ones are for the kneeling legs. These ones are for the sitting legs. So like, I have to create a bunch of parameters that also turn off the visibility of all of these other functions. There are different ways you can do things. Oh, where's the cross? There you go. So we can do the, where is it? The kneeling pose. Oh God, she has so many functions. There's like the default pose. Here's the sitting pose. And these move. And then that's not even getting to all the outfits. So like every outfit I have to create and make compatible with every new pose. So like this is just the queen gown, and I can turn the jacket off, and I can turn the blouse off, and I can turn this book off. So yeah, this singular outfit has to be compatible with every other parameter that I create. So like if I'm changing the pose and it's going to have the crossed legs, I have to draw the dress with the crossed legs, and then I have to rig each one onto here. And it gets complicated really fast. Like every single thing has to blend together, and it gets insane. And this model, I think this file is over a gigabyte. It's very complex, and honestly, it's difficult to use. I love this model. She came out wonderful, and the person I made it for is like the absolute best person ever. You should go follow them on Twitch. But this model is dense, it is confusing, it is complex. So if you're just starting out on VTubing, you don't need 7 different outfits or 7 different poses. This was an experimental model that we were just testing with. But like every single function you want your model to have, glasses, I have to rig that in. Tiara turn on, I gotta rig that in, and then I have to rig that tiara with the head movement. All the different, you know, outfits, different hairstyles, shoulder braid, like I can turn all this off, all this on. It gets complicated really fast. And these are just toggles. Everything I've shown you is just toggles. I haven't even shown you the actual rigging, which is like this movement. So if I select angle X, let me show you all of the objects that are rigged on this. Let's see here. Every single highlighted thing over here or over here. Both of these are the same thing. Every single one of these that's highlighted, I had to rig on that one parameter. And a lot of them I also had to rig on this parameter and this parameter. So we're looking at like multiple hundreds of hotkeys. So when the next time somebody asks like, why are VTuber models so expensive? This is why. You can get a simple model and they don't have to be terribly expensive. But if you want a model with a lot of toggles, alternate outfits, alternate hairstyles, and all sorts of functions, like you want your model to be able to change pose drastically, or you want a different set of arms, or you want hand tracking, this stuff gets complex insanely fast. Like, do you see all of this nonsense? And I haven't even shown you like the arm movement. Most people don't even rig this stuff. I do because I'm insane. And then the arm movement has to be compatible with all the outfits. Like, see here? I've got an arm movement going, but that outfit is not playing nice with it. There are just so many parameters that it gets insanely complex, like insanely quickly. We've got all of these optional hands for different animations. So yeah, a model like this is going to probably take your artist and rigger a year. You ain't gonna get this stuff in under a week. You ain't gonna get this stuff in under a month, 2 months, 3 months. You'd be lucky if you get it in 6 months. The reason that the big VTubers have those really gorgeous models with all the floaty physics and all the cool toggles and all of the swappable outfits is because they pay the money. Those models are like $20,000 and they are gorgeous, and it's because they are significantly more complex than even this. This is a fairly basic model. She just has a lot of toggles and a lot of weird functions that we were experimenting with. And if you think this is overwhelming, honey bunny, this ain't got nothing on Iron Vertex work. I barely know what the heck I was doing with this model, and it's bananas. So yeah, there's a reason the big boy VTubers have the big boy models made by the big boy folks that charge the big boy bucks. It's because those folks know what they're doing. And this stuff takes hours. This model that I'm showing you here, whoops. God, I can't even remember how long she took. Multiple weeks. And I work fast. Like, I'm unhinged and I work way too fast. And whatever. Like, I drew and rigged this, and I lost count of the hours. I was easily over 20, easily probably up into the 50. I cannot even remember. It was just such a long project. But this is why VTuber models are so expensive. Please, for the love of God, think about the toggles that you really want. You can start with 1 or 2 toggles, and a good rigger and a good artist are usually willing to update your model. Especially if you pay the extra to get your .cmoc3 file. That's the editable file. That way, if your rigger is not able to update, you can take it to a different rigger. But please, for the love of God, be kind to your artists, be kind to the riggers, because when you want 200 toggles, 200 outfits, and a bunch of other functions, like physics-based, like when you smile, the tail wags faster, that stuff gets complex fast, and this file makes my computer choke. Like, and it's just, it's so dense, it's so confusing. Bless my poor VTuber's heart trying to use this model just because it's so complex. Please, for the love of God, if you ever ask why VTuber models are expensive, or you want a model that looks like Iron Mouse, or you want one that looks like Buff Pup, they're $20,000 for a reason, my dear. Yeah.